Hey people, okay, so we're gonna start on the ground to get grounded. This is our morning yoga routine, one of them, which we'll be bringing to you. And the idea is to move the body, move the breath, open ourselves up, and just start our day the right way, rise and shine yoga. So the first thing we're gonna do is cat and cows. So here we are right here, hands are right under our shoulders, and we're on our insteps, we drop our belly, lift our head for an inhale, and then we exhale. And we are Tom and Thomas from Motivated Fitness. And physically we're not with you, but every other way we are. Good, next we're gonna go into a child's pose. So it's wide knees, toes together, slide the hands out. And whenever you get into a position, a circumstance, a condition like we are now, get some stability and breathe. So notice Thomas's hips are back, his arms are way out, so he's stretching under here. So we'll take 2 or 3 breaths in each posture, and that's what we encourage you to do. You can stay in a posture longer, but go through the first time with us. So now, Thomas is gonna come forward to a baby up dog, as am I. And I'm gonna fire up my arms. Often we see this, we wanna get away from that, push the chest forward. So we're opening up the front of the body now. You know, yoga's bending one way, then the other. Kind of play around with it a little bit, make it feel good. All right, now back to all fours now. So here we are here. So we're gonna walk our hands over to the right and move the left foot forward. You might have trouble getting into this, but that's where you begin, right there. And here we square ourselves. See how he's squared here? He's getting his hip flexor, always keeping those shoulders open. And then we'll raise that right arm. Whatever leg is back, you raise that arm. And when you reach, you'll engage those hip flexors. And you can, I have my foot over on the toes just to stretch my big toe, which is always tight. Good, push that hip over and feel that engagement. So if we push the instep of the foot into the ground, we're gonna engage the lateral line of the body. Good, now we're gonna come down. And we're gonna go the other way. Get the other foot going, here we are. Yeah, right here. And we just, we'll start right here again. Yeah. And we'll line everything up. If you have a mirror at home, move it. Get it so you can see yourself. They say in boxing, if it's not right in the mirror, it's not right. Same applies if you're doing yoga by yourself. So here we are again. I can notice that this side's a little tighter. So I may stay here a little longer once I start to do my own flow, which you folks will do. Good, all right, come on down. And now we're gonna move on to our butts. Take your time, here we go. So our goal is to develop a whole yoga program for you. This is the beginning, the mornings. So we call these warrior one arms. Way up, see my fingers? I'm starting to engage things. If I engage my body, I engage my mind. I reach so high, belly button pulls in, and I come forward. And I see where I am. And wherever I am, that's where I begin. And so watch the self-talk now. Don't get on your own back early in the morning. Oh, I'm tight, I should stretch more. There's no shoulds today. It's just what we're gonna do right here. So here we are. And good, now we're gonna come back onto our backs. So gently come down and hug the knees to the chest. Lengthen the back of your neck, bring the chin towards the chest, and then come forward, and here we are. So this is as if you're standing. Imagine you're standing and this is mountain pose. Notice the little gully in the back here? So we're gonna inhale, exhale, press the stomach into the floor. So notice Thomas breathing, shoulders open. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna hug the right knee to the chest and take our 2 breaths. So we're gonna keep it to 2 breaths now so we can move along. Good, and down, other side. And just allow your body to open. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And notice your stream of thoughts. Good, feet straight, hands by the side. Okay, we're gonna cross our right foot over our left. And then we're gonna bring the right arm up and grab it with the left hand. So we're gonna do a side body stretch. So I'm gonna walk my upper body over a little bit, move my leg over a little, and push my right hip towards the right. So, see where he is here? Yeah, and it's just, we just want a light stretch right there. Yeah. So now he'll do the other side. And come out of these stretches slowly. So it's called the lateral line of the body. We have the front, we have the back, we have the lateral line. He'll take his 2 breaths. Yeah. And he'll come back to, this is called mountain pose if you're standing. So prone mountain pose here, feet flat, knees bent. And right now I just want you to move up on the exhale. Inhale down. So we want to get a little range of motion going through the hips here. Yeah. So there's 3 times. Stay there. Now keep it up there for a couple of breaths. So I want to bring my shoulder blades together. I want to try to bellow open my chest. You can see this right here. Good. And now down. Good. And Thomas will extend his legs. Yeah. And now we'll come and we'll grab that right leg again. And notice the second time is probably a little bit looser. So we're going to reach over and grab the outside of the knee, pull it across the body. Right arm is going up to the rear 45. His left foot is staying up to keep him grounded. Yeah, and most of us don't get that 45. So we want to make sure we start up here. And if that's where it stops, that's where it stops. So he'll take his 2 breaths and he'll move through to the other side. Yeah. Across now, T. So here he goes. Coming across, and he's reaching. So your inhale and exhale. Yeah, take his 2 breaths. Come back to center. And now soles of the feet together, knees to the side, and we're going to field goal the arms here. Now you can see that we both have a little room to grow here, so this will be one of the things we'll work on the next few weeks. We have some injury workshops we're going to do online as well, and prehab, rehab, to try to get the range of motion of what we need. So right here, we're opening up the center of the body here. This is great. Now we're going to come back, hug the knees to the chest, kind of roll that back out a little bit. Yeah. And to get up and down, we're going to roll to one side. We're going to work our way onto all 4s, but this is a nice way to get up and down if you have trouble. Roll to the side. Come on up. And now we're going to do the calves. So here we are at our all 4s again. All right, and so we're going to take our left foot, put it straight back, and then push the heel back and try to engage that calf. This is an easy calf stretch to wake it up. We'll take our 2 breaths, and then we'll bring it down. Bring that knee down while you're pushing back, and you should feel that lower in your calf. Yeah. Good, let's try the other side. Fingers are pressing down. Good, so he anchors the foot here, pushes back. We're trying to get that high calf area. And then when he brings that knee down now, he's pushing back. We're gonna get back here. You feel that, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good little stretch. A lot of people say, I don't feel it. We'll give it time. All right, that'll be one of the things we get to work on is our patience. All right, so now here we are. We're going to evaluate our body, feel our body. Is there anything else we want to do? Yeah, why don't we twist up to the right and come under for thread the needle. So I'm on the side of the head and the shoulder comes down. Now my shoulder won't come all the way down like Tom's, but that's okay. It probably will as we move along through our days. Good, we'll come back up. And anything that feels good, repeat it on your own. I encourage you to examine the flow we're doing. He's coming under. So examine, what we're doing. Find the things that really work for you. And this is just our rise and shine morning routine.